Yo, what up? All right. So, we got another hilarious moments in court from Johnny Depp.
Okay. Some more funny moments.
Yeah, I mean the last time it was moments outside of court, but
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Hopefully, we got a little bit of Amber Heard's testimony in here, man.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Must be an intermission. What are they talking?
How many times have you seen Mr. Depp use marijuana?
A lot.
Too many to count. Daily.
Damn.
When you're working security for Mr. Depp, it's Mr. Depp and Mr. Depp alone that is your client, correct?
That is not correct.
Well, in fact, you saw Mr. Depp push
Is
or
this a
shove
security guard?
Whitney Heard.
He looks tall.
Correct?
Looks kind of old.
Absolutely not.
And it was only after
Skinny,
Mr. Depp
skinny Santa
pushed
Claus.
Whitney that Amber stepped forward and punched him in the face. Isn't that right?
He said he didn't push her. He said no.
That is not correct.
Roddenborn. Shit him
Next
up.
witness.
Mr. Depp calls Jack Wiggum, who should be waiting in the electronic lobby.
Electronic lobby.
Were you aware
Electronic
of
lobby.
Mr. Depp's professional
Nobody's out.
reputation at the time you became his agent in October of 2016?
I would say objection leading, and I think it's going to call for hearsay.
I'll overrule at this point. Go ahead.
Hearsay. Was he asleep? Was Johnny asleep?
Johnny's reputation, in my opinion, was very well regarded and respected by peers
Yeah.
in the artistic community.
Your Honor,
very artistic.
I'm going to object. First of all, he says in his opinion, which he's not an expert witness, and second, he's now going into hearsay.
No, I'll overrule the objection.
Yeah, overrule that.
Mr. Wiggum, Her Honors, you may continue.
I remember Brian Lord and myself finishing a deal that had started at the previous agency. and
Objection, Your Honor. May we approach?
Okay.
He's saying shit that hurts our case. They don't want him to keep talking at all. And I'm just spitting facts. The judge is like, you guys keep objecting to yourselves.
What role was Mr. Depp to play in Pirate 6?
Objection.
Who do you think?
I'll allow it.
Jack Sparrow.
I'll allow it.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain
In
Jack.
2017, to what extent, if any, was Mr. Bruckheimer supportive of Mr. Depp remaining in the Pirates franchise?
Brockenheim.
Objection, Your Honor, calls for hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jeez.
To what extent, if any, did Mr. Depp socialize with anyone at Disney in 2017, to the extent you know?
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll allow it to the extent he may.
Do you know whether Mr. Depp socialized with Disney during 2017, yes or no?
Objection, Your Honor. Foundation and hearsay.
I do.
If you could lay a foundation to how he
I-
knows.
And Your Honor, may we please publish this to the jury as it's been previously, oh, it is, thank you. How, if at all, did Ms. Heard's op-ed impact Mr. Depp's ability to land roles in studio films between December 2018
A lot.
and October
Shit.
2020?
Objection,
Hey,
Your Honor. calls
Amber
for
tried to cancel
foundation
him.
And expert.
I'll sustain that objection. Next. Are you near the end, Mr. Chu? I just want to make sure because
I
it's
am.
coming up on our morning break. Okay.
This is an email chain with the subject line, quote, Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow won't return.
Object to him reading
Yeah.
even from that to the jury. It's a hearsay document. He's asking questions from the hearsay document.
I'll allow that.
Hearsay document.
Would you please explain to the jury what the message was about?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay. Hearsay. He's asking them to essentially say.
If we want to approach for a moment.
Look at Johnny.
What's he doing? What's that?
Johnny chilling. Like all this fucking hearsay.
Mr. Wiggum, did there come a time after Ms. Heard's publication of the op-ed on December 18, 2018, but before October 2020, that you learned more about Disney's plans about whether it would cast Mr. Depp in Pirate 6? I'm just asking whether he...
Okay, I'll allow that.
Yes.
What, if anything, did you learn about the role Margot Robbie would be playing in Pirate 6?
Margot Robbie's in Pirates of the Caribbean? Okay.
I'll overrule the objection.
To
Margot
what
Robbie
extent
should be
did
Mira.
you reach out to Jerry Bruckheimer or Sean Bailey? It does not, Your Honor.
Overruled, I'll allow it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Was
Epic
your
fail.
outreach to Mr. Bruckheimer and Mr. Bailey successful?
Objection leading.
I'll allow it.
She's gonna allow all that.
No.
When was the last time you discussed Mr. Depp's role in Pirate 6 with Jerry Bruckheimer, Sean Bailey, or anyone else at Disney?
I'm going to object, Your Honor, and hearsay.
Overruled.
How many times you gonna get up and get rejected?
In addition to Pirate 6, did Mr. Depp lose other films between December 2018
I'm
and
sure.
October 2020 because of Ms. Hurd's op-ed?
I'm sure he did.
I'll sustain the objection.
Damn, that's a good question.
In addition to Pirate
Born.
6, did Mr. Depp lose any other films between
Yeah.
December 2018 and October 20?
Objection, Your Honor. First of all,
You just objected to the same question.
testified that he lost Pirate 6. Second of all,
She's now
Sit your ass
contradicting
down.
witness's testimony,
No,
which is inappropriate.
Sit your ass.
Both of you,
Sit your ass down.
Next, go ahead, answer the
God
question.
damn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take our morning recess.
Please come
Do not
forward.
discuss the case with anybody and don't do any outside research, okay?
Hey, that's gonna be hard. Oh, they're waiting for the jury to leave. They all have to stand for the jury.
He's testifying to the impact of the op-ed. I think it's, in fairness, we should be able to put this in and be able to make the comparisons.
It's clearly hearsay.
Okay, I'll sustain the
It's
objection.
not offered to prove the truth of the matter asserted, Your
I'll
Honor.
sustain the objection.
Okay. Well, let's go to... So do you recall that it says in here,
Objection, hearsay, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
She's just trying to backdoor your ruling.
Yeah, recall. Do you recall? Hearsay.
and the press that surrounded that case, do you recall it being
Objection, hearsay.
focusing on things like Mr. Depp's drug and alcohol use?
Jeez, Rottenborn, get it together. Is that Rottenborn or the other one? I mean, you got 100 pages up there.
When I first read it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal to you. You didn't read it in 2018, correct?
I have a wife, 2 kids, a full-time job. I don't remember.
And
Makes sense.
you have no idea when you first read it? I just want to make sure I understand that.
Objection, asked and answered, Your Honor. I'll sustain the
Look,
objection.
I wasn't
I'll
at Disney.
sustain the objection. Next question.
Okay.
I sustain the objection.
Okay.
Next question.
Mr. Marks, you were asked a series of questions about a number of publications and publicity related to Mr. Depp by Mr. Nadelhoff. Do you recall those questions?
He asked a lot of questions about a lot of articles.
Right, so you don't know how many people actually did the search for Johnny Depp in January 2004, correct?
Correct.
What?
It could
That's
be
a lot.
100 or it could be 1 million, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you don't know if it's
Search.
actually human beings doing these searches, correct?
As opposed to...
As opposed to bots or something like that.
As opposed to
I
aliens.
did not do an analysis to determine if it's a bot or a human being, but Google Trends is a tool that's going to show you during a time frame the highest point of search interest as 100.
Okay. But you don't know if it's humans, bots, my cat doing the searches, correct?
Your cat.
Answered, Your Honor.
Sustain. Next question.
Sit your ass down too.
Now-
Your cat.
Text allegedly sent by Johnny
Johnny
Depp about
Depp.
X read in court.
I mean, if you want to talk about these articles, we need to bring them up.
This is your opinion. You don't recall what articles you analyzed?
I mean, there's a lot of articles here. I didn't memorize each title.
There were 6 articles that you
Okay.
analyzed in the almost 2 years after the op-ed.
All right, can you bring those up and we can talk about them? I'd be happy to discuss them if you would bring those up.
And then you previously had a chart that had articles from November 2020, correct?
You can just answer his yes or no
Oh,
question.
sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't hear your question.
This is tough. It's thinking.
Acting like you don't know. Gee. Stretching it out.
She's been sitting for a long time. They cheering Johnny on the way out.
Why you gotta poop everywhere?
You again. He said you again?
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gotta be hard. You know what I'm saying? Being in there and just watching it and trying to.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that Amber's op-ed is the reason Johnny's not in Pirates of the Caribbean 6.
Yeah.
Did the Pirates of the Caribbean 6 even come out? Was there a Pirates of the Caribbean 6?
No, I don't think it came out yet.
Yeah, you can't have a Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow.
Exactly, man. I don't think it'd be the same by anybody else.
And Margot Robbie was supposed to be in it? Okay.
Man.
Margot Robbie could replace Amber Heard as Mira in in Aquaman. I wouldn't mind that. Shit. She's Amber Heard's way less shitty. I mean, not Amber Heard. Margot Robbie's way less shitty than Amber Heard. Margot Robbie not shitty at all.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. But I think Johnny's gonna win this, man. Defamation case, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, he's winning it.
Okay.
He's winning it for sure. Amber's not looking good at all. And I wanted to see, like you said, I wanted to see her testify, a little bit of her testimony.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
I guess there's no hilarious
We'll get
moments.
to there. Yeah. It's just, there's some lying moments.
Yeah, some lying moments. You should have Amber Heard lying in court, part 1.
Man, I heard her trying to explain one time, and then she went back and said the story, and then he didn't hit me, then he did. It was like some weird shit. Man.
Yeah, honestly, like when I hear her, I've heard her talk a little bit. Sounds like she's acting.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to say that, but because domestic violence, very
Call it
serious.
what it is. You know?
She is an actor, and sounds like she's over dramatic. So I don't know.
Man, the Johnny Depp smokes weed daily.
Yeah, it's my kind of dude.
Deal with this type of woman.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.